Welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in the buzz, as we get closer to back to school time, school districts across the country are preparing, of course, for students' arrivals just 3 weeks away. And in Missouri, a new law is in place. It's actually banning teachers from engaging students through social media websites. Teachers will not be allowed to be friends with students online unless they are also friends with the students' parents online. Officials say they haven't had any problems, but it is a way to protect students and teachers.
It's going to be a little bit difficult to manage, but at the same time, if we're talking about keeping our students safe and putting our staff in a position where they're in a, they have a little bit better idea about what's appropriate and what's inappropriate, it's probably a good thing.
Well, the new law is thought to be the first of its kind in the nation. Most other states leave it to local districts to make the policy. All right, let's just start off with the law itself. Do you think it's a good idea, guys? What do you think?
Yes.
Come on, that would be a yes.
I gotta take my jabs when I can.
All right, go. You say. You talk. You're jumpy. Go.
I'd have to say, if I were a teacher, I don't even think I would have a Facebook, solely for the fact that I would want to stay clear of any type of he said, she said, what does that mean, you're friends with your students, parents, etc. Even if you're friends with the students' parents, that can't be good either. I feel like I would completely avoid
I think the law is
whatsoever.
dumb.
I know.
I think it's dumb.
Okay, hang on.
Sorry.
Don't get mad at Michaela about it. She didn't make the law.
I know, but I think it's dumb.
All right, okay. Now it's my turn. I think it's, there's teachers that I know that some don't have Facebook pages at all, and if they do, they use different names. They use, like, their first name and their middle name, or like their first name and an initial for that reason. They
Some
don't
sort
have
of alias.
I remember the times when I was growing up, and then you could, if you had a problem, you could call your teacher on the phone. I was afraid to do that.
I know.
I didn't want, I was afraid to see him in the supermarket. Never mind.
You just said, though, that's the one reason why I think it's dumb. Because here's the thing, especially students use social media all the time. That's the way they communicate nowadays. Hardly ever, it's like not face-to-face or whatever, or phone-to-phone. It's social media or texting or whatever. So I think it's just like our job, for example. We have 2 different Facebook pages. I have my personal one where I communicate with my friends and family, and then I have my work one where you communicate to viewers and colleagues or whatever. And I think teachers should do the same thing. You have your Facebook page to do your personal stuff, and then you have your I'm Mrs. So-and-so page to communicate with your students and teachers.
There's no need for a student to have to go online to look at pictures of their teacher, or to have to know what they're doing.
I'm not saying for pictures, I'm saying for communication. Like, let's say a lot of people use...
What about phones? You can't call each other anymore?
Why would you want to do that?
How about email? Why do you need the Facebook page to go...
Because everybody is on Facebook.
But to publicly, talk to your teacher about things that maybe should be in
confidence. You can inbox them.
Anyway,
I'm just saying everybody has a Facebook account, and it's easier, and it's more uniform if you just do like a blast, put it on the wall and say, just a reminder, kids, study for that test tomorrow, or parents, and for parents to be able to check the site too and say, oh, you got a science test tomorrow. What happened to that notice that you forgot to show me?
The same thing can be accomplished through email or a text blast.
I think
so. What's the big deal about Facebook?
There's pictures all over there sometimes that maybe the teacher, have you ever put anything on Facebook that you wish you didn't put on there?
Not on my work page.
Okay, but on the other one? Which someone might
find.
But
I'm not going to friend a student on my personal page.
Go ahead.
Setting people up for
I'm not
disaster.
Getting anywhere.
Everything from accusations of now there's a relationship going on, or
why would they
being misconstrued the wrong way.
You can see the trail forever and ever and ever.
So Facebook is almost like there's no policing. There's no filter.
If people have inappropriate relationships with students, not on Facebook. Like, you just have to have common sense in life, no matter whether it's Facebook or face-to-face contact.
We'll give you the last word.
A student is able to post anything on a teacher's page, so even things like that, and vice versa.
Oh, what do you think? You're right because you said right?
No, I just said right, what she said. So glad you're back.
It's going to be a hot topic. I'm sure there are plenty of teachers out there, or even students for that matter. Courtney, is the blog...
What was this? What was this move?
They're on
are you fanning the flames? What's happening?
Fanning the flames.
Enough with you. Did you see that?
But no, I'm...
All right, they're still going. I'm not sure if you can hear them. We have a lot of comments on our Facebook page and the blog. Some teachers, some students with stories from when they were in high school, so we'll hear what everybody has to say. Let's start on our website, foxprovidence.com. Darkroom Doll says, this law is fine by me. I know of a teacher coach who has crossed the line with texting. It is inappropriate, wrong, and downright icky. Joe said, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this new law, but the fact of the matter is that teachers have no business friending their students on Facebook, plain and simple. Here's the poll we're asking everybody today. We said, would you like to see this law implemented in your school district? A, yes, it protects students and teachers. B, no, the bill is overstepping and unneeded. We also have this story there if you want to read a little bit more about what's happening there in Missouri. Here's a look at all the comments on Facebook, and Becky said, it's a sad state of affairs that there needs to be a law dictating common sense. Being friends with students on a personal Facebook page is just asking for trouble. And then Chandra Fallon said it'd be great, especially since even in this state you have high school teachers that have zero business being a teacher, and then they date kids as soon as they graduate. Alan Burt recalls when he was in school and needed help with schoolwork, he said he waited to the next day, you know, if he needed to have contact with his teachers for questions and things like that. So no need for Facebook there. But if you're in support of the law or against it, vote in the poll, leave us a comment. Maybe we'll read some more at the end of the